Hey troops, Roxy here and welcome to Roxee Plays Games and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 on Chellington Valley. Before I get into the video, I want to do my usual thank you. So thank you for everyone who's liked my previous videos and thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. As always, it is really appreciated. Yes, we are going to continue with our little playthrough stroke tutorials with Courseplay and Seasons. I have taken a few days off doing some other bits and pieces in real life, but yeah, we're back again. So apologies for the short little break, but hopefully it hasn't been too much of a pain for you. For those of you that have been waiting for more tutorials on Courseplay and Seasons. Right, so last episode or last couple of episodes, I've gone through showing you how to cultivate, seed, fertilize, whether it's got just a normal field or whether it's got an island in the middle. So we're just going to continue with that. So kind of just go through it one more time. So if anyone didn't quite catch it on the first couple of episodes, then hopefully you'll catch it on now. But what we're going to do is this field has been, and I've gone through on the last couple of episodes, this field was seeded and fertilized. It needs its second coat of fertilizer, and if we just turn around, field 1 has been completely cultivated now, so that's ready to be fertilized, but that's going to be a while. And obviously I've only got one fertilizer and I've got 3 fields that all need fertilizing, so that's kind of a bit of a bottleneck at the moment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fertilize this field and then going to fertilize field number 3, because that's then ready to be seeded. So this is going to have its second coat of fertilizer. We're then going to go across there, do the first coat of fertilizer. And while I'm fertilizing this field, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go back and jump in the tractor that's got the seeder and do a route from the farm to field number 3, which will pretty much be coming along the same route, but we're just going to go up that track along the top and then to the gate. So I'm going to set up a route with the seeder whilst this guy's fertilising. Then hopefully this one will be ready. We can then put him onto field number 3, do the fertilising on there, and once that's been fertilised, the seeder can then go to work. This guy can then go into field 1 and fertilise field 1, and then once field 3 is finished, this guy can then go to field 3 and do the second layer. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of back and forth. This is where I would be at the point where I'll be thinking, right, another tractor and another fertiliser would be really handy, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. I want to take baby steps at the moment. So what we're going to do is we need to do, I've redone, sorry, what I did do is I initially had the farm to field 2, if I turn around, was ending up the top here, but in the last episode I did say that it actually would be better just to stop here rather than driving all the way up there along to the top corner by the road entrance. It didn't really make sense, so I'm actually going to do it from here. So we're going to do course generation on field number 2. I'm actually going to just, oh yeah, we need to bypass this. Let me just have a quick look what that looks like. That'll do. That will do perfectly. That'll be nice and quick. Right, let's do that. We want to save. So that is field to fertilise. Click save. Then you can go to first waypoint, drive course. Alright, right, while you are fertilising, oh, how long is that going to take actually? Get a bit of an idea. Once it starts. There we go, 8 minutes, so that's cool. So I can run down here. So this field now will be double fertilised, so 66%. We'll need a third coat of fertiliser. So that's something different from seasons. It did confuse me at first, and I was like, what's going on here? I did later find out that in seasons you have to do 3 layers of fertiliser as opposed to the base game where you'd only do 2. This one's got none on it, so this is going to take a lot of fertilising, a lot of work, a lot of time, but that's fine. So what we're going to do is run across the fields. We're going to jump into our second tractor. We're going to set a route going to field number 3 from the farm, so that's that ready to go. We can then put the fertiliser onto field 3. While that's being fertilised, I can set up a route to go to the wash point. Matter of fact, do I need to? I don't need to, because I can just drive out to field onto field 2. So where am I going? Don't know. Jump over the fence. Yeah, I don't need to do field 3. I need to pretty much come into field 2, so I don't need to worry about what's the word I'm looking for? I don't need to worry about setting a route back to the wash point. I could set a route back to the seeder and fertiliser, just in case that needs to be redone. It shouldn't do, but if I do field 2 and then straight onto field 3, at least it's programmed in. So first thing we're going to do, get the engine started and let us set a route from farm to field number 3. Oh no, don't want to be on that. What am I doing? I want to be on that. Start course recording. Almost forgot what I was doing then. It's been a week since I've been playing. So yeah, not too much as well. Nothing's happened in the farm, as you can tell. We're still on day 4, mid-spring. It's currently coming up to lunchtime. So I've been busy in real life, some things going on, doing some coursework and whatnot. I've also just literally today just finished my theory exam for my S1 controller for VATSIM, which you'd be pleased, or maybe you'd be pleased to know that I passed. So I passed my theory exam, so all I need to do now is I need to do the specific area that I'm going to be doing my practical training, which is going to be Edinburgh. So I just need to do my module for Edinburgh. Then I can then do my practical sessions. So I'll have an instructor, and he'll obviously go through whatever bits and pieces that they're going to go through. So I'm really excited about that. That's going to be a good bit of fun. I'll probably do some recording of that as well. Obviously the theory exam, I couldn't really record that because well, it was just all online lessons and questions at the end of each kind of little bit of a module, and then an exam at the end. But yeah, literally just finished that today. I've been doing that throughout the week. So that was good fun. Right, so this is going to field 3, so I'm actually going to stop here, stop the recording, and this is going to be farm to field 3 workers. Right, close that down. Now here's a little problem with field number 3. The gate opens, in my opinion, the wrong way. It opens into the field, and this is going to be problematic because if we set a route out, something that's got a small width, working width, is going to clash into the gate. So the other option is we get in, we start him off, and then we close the gate. But then that means that we can't do an automatic reseed or refertilizer fill. So that in itself is a bit of an issue, and I don't think it's practical to go down the bottom. Let's just have a little look. I'm going to say no. and the survey says no. I mean, yes, I know we could squeeze through that gap, but that's a little bit unrealistic. So what I'm going to do is there's our guy doing the fertilising. He should be finished soon. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to bother doing a refill of seed for this particular field. We'll just set it up for doing the work. I'll get the worker in, close the gate, and then they can do the work. When they're finished, I can then open the gate and take it out. I'm going to do that. That's going to be the easiest option because I think it'll be too much faffing around otherwise. And that gate is going to definitely be problematic. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to drive into the corner. So this will be where we start. Should I start from here? Yeah, we'll start from here. We need to come to here. We need to course generation, field number 3. We want to do 5 headland passes. We don't need that. So let's generate course, have a look how that looks. Yep, that's fine to me. I just want to quickly try something out here, just see what this will look like. Yeah, we'll just stick with the... In fact, no, that's what I was going to do. If I remember rightly, with this particular machine. We're going to do that? Yeah, we'll do that. I like that. I like that a lot. So that's ready to go, but obviously I'm not going to do that yet because we need to fertilise the field first. So what I am going to do is, once this guy has got out of the way, is bring you back up here, spin you around, spinning around. Oh, he's got himself caught there. What's going on here, fella? What are you trying to do? Oh, right, okay, so that is a bit of a problem. Let's stop you there. So we'll have to change this again, because obviously he's just having a little bit of an issue there for whatever reason. And next closest waypoint, drive course, and you can finish off this little bit. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to redo this, make sure that it's not coming down this little patch here. That's fine, I can work that one out. We're nearly done. It's only got this last little bit down here, and then we can jump into field number 3 and get that fertilised, and then we can get some seeding done on it. Now the weather has literally just changed. The icons, as you notice now, up the top next to the little fluffy cloud, the icon for the wet ground has gone, so that is good news. Oh, that's a little bit of a dangerous place to stop, so yeah, I'm definitely going to have to redo that, so that's fine. What I am going to do is I'm going to jump in here so that I don't remember, so that I don't forget. Field 2 fertilizer, I'm actually going to delete that, and then next time we fertilise it I'll do a new one. Right, we've used 67%. The field size, if I go into here, and this, field 2 fertilizer 708, field 3 863. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit more fertilizer. Will 67% be enough? That is the question. For those of you that are math genius, you probably would have worked that out in your head. I'm going to say it's going to be close. We're going to start the fertilising off from here, just purely because it should be wide enough to reach to that end. Maybe. Let's have a little look. course generation, field number 3. Let's do that. And where's that going to put it? Okay, I'm happy with that. So we can literally come to here. And let's save this. Field 3 fert. First waypoint, drive course. So I know I've gone through all this in the last couple of episodes, but I just want to do it one final time so that you guys are 100% sure on how this all works. It really is simple. Once you get into the hang of it, it's actually quite good fun. Simple enough to use, very handy. If you've got all the equipment to do everything, obviously if you've only got one tractor, then doing all of this is kind of pointless, extremely pointless, because the whole purpose of this is while he's doing that, I can be doing something else. Now obviously I'm in a position at the moment that I'm kind of waiting, but if I run back down here and just have a quick look at the route, I might be able to start. Let's have a look in here. So it's going up and down like that. Right, okay. If we use our superhuman sprinting powers to jump in here, we want to, right, we've got temporary course. So that's this one. Let's go on to this field 3. I didn't save it. That's what that temporary course is saving. So let's go on to that field 3 seed. Save. Right, let's click on that field 3 seed. Click on the eyeball. So he's going around and around and around. I don't want him to clash with the other tractor. That's kind of what's in my head at the moment. So we're just going to wait until he's finished. It's not a massive issue. It's not going to take an overly long time. Let's have a quick look, see what he says. 8 minutes 42 seconds. Oh, this isn't good. That is not good at all. Right. Oh, let us stop driver. Close that down. Field 3. Fertilise. Let's bin you. Right, so what we're going to have to do in that case is come back to here. I'm definitely not going to have enough fertilizer now, but that's fine. I shall sort that out. We want to come onto here, course generation, field number 3. We're going to have to do headland passes, so we'll do 2 headland passes. Let's have a look at that. 1 headland pass, 3 headland pass. Yep, that'll do. That will do the job just nicely. And then that means we can probably get our seeder going as well. Yes, it will. Right, so let us save that again. Field 3 fertilise. So this is the only issues you're going to have with doing this, is finding what's going to work, but then once if it is working, you should be good to go. Right, let's drive course. We are going to run out of fertilizer, I am 100% sure of that, but that's totally fine. I can refill that. But what that means now is I should be able to get this guy started on his course, which is going to start close that down, come back, open this up, field 3 seed. Why is it not showing the star arrow? There it is. It's showing it for some reason. That's bizarre. Bizarre. Oh, caught on the fence, on the gate. Right, so all I need to do for this particular job, get myself here. Now, I have had a look at the seed rotation. I'll just get that open in a second once we've got this started. So back to here, and I'm going to start first waypoint. He's going to open up. Hopefully not get caught on that tree. And off he goes. Right, let's just double check that we should have 33% fertilise and fruit type canola. Right, so if we open up, not global company, we want seasons. So I've got basically in seasons, you've got this crop rotation planner, and I put field 3. It doesn't have to be in this particular order, but that's what I've just done. Field 3 I've put as rotation C. So it had barley on before this, what we're doing now. So I've gone for canola because that's going to give us a 1.20 productivity. After that, we're then going to put wheat on. So we've got wheat on field 2. We want to get a load of wheat done because that's one of the main things that we're going to need. So we're going to do wheat, but that's going to drop down to 1.14. And then I did have a look. What could we do now? Wheat is going to be bad. Barley is going to be bad. Canola is going to be okay. We could probably do another canola again. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to do a double fallow. And then that will then set this up. So then when we do this one, we can do a wheat. If we was to do a wheat on here, it's only 1.14. So we're going to do 2 years of fallow. Each rotation, crop rotation, is a whole year. So this year we're doing canola, next year will be wheat, then the following 2 years is going to be fallow, which basically does nothing on there at all, and then we'll be back to our wheat productivity. This may change. This will be 120 for everything, so by the time we come to that year, the plan of doing wheat may change, but we'll see. That's why I've left it blank for now. So that is the crop rotation for C, and as you can see, they're working nicely. So once that dude there, the fertilising man has finished. Well, that fact he'll run out of fertiliser first. So I'm going to have to refill him, bring him back. He will then do field number 1. That needs fertilising. Then we can seed it, then we can fertilise it again. This will need its 3rd layer of fertiliser once it is in the next growth stage. So yeah, lots to do with just these couple of fields. The only thing that is hindering my progress at the moment is the lack of tractors. I could buy another tractor and another fertiliser. I have got just enough money to do it. Oh, I didn't close the gate, did I? Derp. Right, let's jump on you. Stop driver. I did mention that gate would be problematic. Let's close you. Jump in you. Put you to closest next waypoint. Drive course. And then jump back out again. I said that would be a problem, didn't I? And I was correct. Yeah, so like I say, I have got enough money to buy another tractor, buy a fertiliser, but I don't want to be kind of right on the edge of my money. Other options is I could lease a tractor and fertiliser out to do field 1. I don't really want to do that. So all I'm going to do is call it an end of an episode. It's a bit of a short one today, but at least we've got to see one more time of how to do a point to point. So we did a point to point from the farm to field number 3, and quickly showing you how to set up for seeding and fertilizing a field. Really simple. They are probably the easier jobs to do. What we will do is I'm going to let the game run for a while. We'll get through a few days. I'm not sure exactly how many days we're going to get through. I want to get to the point where I can mow the grass on field 36, because I really want to use that new bit of equipment that I have that I've never used before. So that's what I'm going to do. Field 36 over the other side of the farm. Let me bring up the map. Where are we? So we are currently here on field number 3. So field number 36, which is currently grass, as well as the cow pasture. Both of them are ready to be mowed, but the weather hasn't been the best. So obviously we want to have the grass dry. We can then put that in for silage. So that is the plan for the next couple of days. What day I do that, I'm not quite sure. I need to work things out still with seasons because I'm still quite new to it. I played as much as you've seen. Day 4, that is all I've actually played in season. So everything I'm doing, I'm learning as I go along, but I've been watching a bunch of videos at the same time. And let's see how this guy's getting on. Oh, 19% left. That's a shame. He's not got too much left to do, but he's not going to get it finished. I don't... Oh, or is he? Right there. Right there. Is that the last patch? Could that possibly be the last bit? It is! Wow. Look at that, 17% left. Brilliant. Well, I can stop you. And then what we'll do is we'll actually head over to field 1. Maybe I won't end just yet. What I am going to do is I'm going to turn them like that. That's better. Let's get this gate opened. Jump in here. He should be alright to get past now. But just to make sure, I'll close the gate behind me. And then what I'll do is I shall... what am I going to do? Sorry, my brain went blank for a second. I'm going to head down to... Should have gone out onto the main road, that'd be quicker. We'll go and refill this. We'll then head to field 1 and we'll get that fertilised. I think that'll be the best option. So I'm not going to set up a route back. I've already got one to go back and get washed to the wash point. I don't need to have a million routes set up to do a million different things. As long as I've got the basics all set up, that will do the job. So we'll go and get this guy refilled. I might also do this on video. Whoa! You didn't see that? Nothing happened then. You didn't see that. Oops. Nothing to see here. Good job I wasn't recording a route then, wasn't it? Right, just down and around here. Through the farm. Zippity zippity down here. Round the corner. Then what we can do is refill this. He says. And then while that's refilling, if I load up farm to field 1, load you up. We're going to start from closest waypoint, drive course. Whoa, stop. Make sure you're on that one and not the work, otherwise he'll just work. There we go. So he can take me back while I have a quick drink of my herbal tea. I'm not sure why you're driving so slow. Let me take over. Right, I can't remember if I've got a route to refill from field 1. I'll have a look once I park up. I know I've got one set up for field 2. Right, let's close you down. So what have we got for field 1? Field 1 to wash point. And that is it. We've got nothing set up on here at all. Right, so first thing I'm going to do, I don't know, will I have enough? 3,192. Field number 1. We've got enough fertilizer to do at least one, and then we can refill it after he's done the first one. Right, that's fine. So what we need to do is course generation, field work, course generation, field number 1. We'll do 2 headland passes. Let's generate that. That looks great. You can start at first waypoint, drive course, and that's it. Cool. Right, so he's going to be doing his work. That should take probably about 15 minutes. Let's have a look. 16 minutes. Look at that. I was a minute out. So he can get this work done. By the time he's done, the field being seeded should almost be done. I can then bring him over here, he can seed, and then this guy can do the second layer of fertilizing on this, unless field number 2 is ready to have its second. Matter of fact, yeah. Oh, there's so much. I'm getting confused with myself now. All of them will need refertilizing. Field number 2 will need its third layer. Field number 3 will need its second layer, and this one, once it's been seeded, will need its second layer. So there we go, lots to do. I'm going to do all of that off camera because I think we've seen enough now on the channel of how to use Courseplay. If there's anything that you would like to see going forward, please do let me know. If you would like to see more of seeding and fertilizing on different fields, then again let me know, but I'm sure you're probably happy with that now. Going forwards, we're going to start looking a little bit more into getting ready for getting our chickens, what other crops we're going to need, and obviously the seasons as well, because we are currently putting down wheat. We're in this part of the year at the moment, so we won't be able to harvest that until the middle of summer. Canola, yeah, and so canola and wheat, which is what we're putting down, is pretty much the same. Putting it down now and the middle of summer for pricking it up. And chickens, Chellington chickens, we can get the straw from the wheat, so that's fine. Obviously we're going to get wheat. We can put barley down at some point. And then the big one that we're not going to have is sugar beet and carrots, so that's going to be a little bit awkward to get, but we will get that at some point. So yeah, there we go. Lots to do, guys, lots to do. But I am glad to be back on here again. Like I say, I've been off for a week, not been on the farm. So yeah, I'm glad that I'm back on again. I've still got some coursework to do, but I'll try and squeeze some farming in. So the schedule for the next couple of weeks, there might only be one farming episode a week. I've got a couple of other games I'm going to put on the channel, so I might have a little break from, rather than doing them every day, do them every other day. But we'll see what goes on. But like I say, if you've got any suggestions or questions or anything that you would like to see, please do let me know in the comments. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you liked the video. And if you aren't subscribed, it would be really nice if you do subscribe to the channel. Help us grow, help us reach more people. And that is why I'm here, to help as many people as I can with, well, the games that I play. So stay safe everyone, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.